You gonna ask me that same question now, Steve?
Which one's that?
You guys think you can win that conference tournament? No, I'm just giving you a hard time.
No, I was going to ask you.
Go ahead, ask.
Truthfully,
Right.
your chances. What do you think of your chances when you came here on season?
Well, truthfully, Ty Block can beat anybody in the league. We all know that. Once you win the first game, you put yourself into that second game situation. Shane Liska has been pitching very well. Illinois State had not seen him, so I thought Shane had an advantage. And then based on our offense a little bit the last couple of weeks, even back home, you know, even Saturday against Wichita State, 11 hits, but we only scored 1 run.
Right.
I mean, we were getting base runners. It was just a matter of, and I knew that this ballpark at this time of year would probably benefit us a little bit. But I don't tell players stuff that I don't believe in. I just don't believe that. And some coaches do that just to try to motivate them or whatever. I try to be honest with our players. If I didn't think we had a chance to win this conference tournament, I probably would have said, hey, we're going to go down there and just play the best we can. I told them midway through the season, we're not going to win the regular season.
Right.
I said, we're not going to win the regular season. So we're going to devote all our attention to getting better. We have one more opportunity, and that's the conference tournament. I was honest with them then about the regular season, and I was honest with them about our chance to win in the conference tournament.
Getting the 5-0 lead today, how huge?
Well, we were a little tight there early. We looked a little bit like we had, 6-7 weeks ago early. We'll make a base running mistake. We left bases loaded and 1 out. Couldn't get them in.
Couldn't get a bunt down one time.
Correct. The second half of that game, they reverted back to playing the way they did the first 2 games. So much more relaxed. Came up with some key hits. Came up with some 2-out hits. Got a hit off Kenny Long. Actually, a couple of hits off Kenny Long, and he's one of the top relievers in our league. So to me, the key was when we made a mistake in that 1 inning, and Eric kept the score at 2, because they could have easily got 3 or 4 runs, and then we'd have been thinking, oh gosh, because we had been in that scenario a lot this year, and kind of let us slip away.
Eric looked like he made big pitches when he had to.
He was a slow starter. He didn't have his good stuff the first and second inning, but that's what you get with an older player, a kind of a competitive player. Is as the game went on in the 3rd through the 5th and 6th, you could see his fastball get stronger. He was locating some of his secondary stuff. But, I mean, let's be honest, we caught a huge break in Illinois State having to play a 9 o'clock game.
Right.
That wasn't the same offensive team that we've seen in some of the other games in the tournament.
They say hitting's contagious. Are you guys like on fire right now?
Well, I don't think we're doing anything extraordinary. I think this is what they're capable of doing. I think they're capable of getting 10, 11 hits in a ball game. Are we going to drive balls over the fence? Rarely.
Right.
But I think we can execute the game. And usually when we execute the game, we can get 5 runs. And when we get the 5 runs, we got a great chance of winning the game. So I don't think they're doing anything extraordinary. I think we're doing a better job of not striking out as easily as we did earlier in the year. And some of these things are finding the grass now. Some of these looping line drives that we're getting caught earlier on are dropping in for base hits, and we're getting those hits with runners on. I don't think we're doing anything extraordinary at the plate.
Today you got some good production out of the bottom half of your order. Peter with 4 hits, Scott with 3, Brandon chipped in 1. And to see everybody throughout the tournament at least have one good day, how encouraging.
And that's what I thought our lineup was consistent. I didn't think we had a guy in the middle, but I thought 1 through 9 it had balance. So on days like today, you're going to see the bottom half have 5 or 6 hits and maybe drive in 2 or 3 runs. Other days it'll be different parts of the lineup. But that's the benefit of being a balanced 1 through 9 lineup. I thought we had that the whole year. We just haven't shown it very much. But Jake is he's not acting like a freshman any longer, even though he made that one mental mistake really from a defensive standpoint. He's looking much more comfortable at the plate. And Brennan Murphy has played much, much better offensively for the last, I would say, 6 years.
Missouri State, you have 1 minute till your infield practice. 1 minute for Missouri State.
And I guess Ty says he's ready to go full speed on Saturday.
I don't know what Ty means full speed.
He says
we're going to map all that out tomorrow.
The Missouri State Fair.
Unless something drastically changes, tie we start. But we're not going to start them like a normal game and run them out there for 7 or 8 innings. We're going to be smart. We're going to ask them to be efficient. We're going to ask them to get in the game. And we got a bunch of other guys who haven't pitched much this week that are going to have to get involved with that game. I appreciate Ty saying he's ready to go full go, but we'll be intelligent about it. We've always been that way with our pitchers.